alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. I've been really unsuccessful in making 2 recordings yesterday because my didn't want to work properly, so I'm going to try again, inshallah. Okay. Accelerating English language skills. What I did was to create a kind of an incredible story in which I, in actual fact, combine all the figures of speech um, in one particular paragraph or little story. And I wrote it like this. It's on page 47 of our book, Holistic Curriculum Related Reflections. Okay, here it is. One day a man behaving like a dog, simile. If you see the word like or as, simile. Met a sparkling star, metaphor. That is when you replace the human with another object. She was packing pennies in packets for the pockets of people in poor places, alliteration, where the first letter is the same of a series of words. As she was talking and walking, she was unaware of his talking, assonance. The middle part of the word rhymes was the same type. Then her goodness was to him as big as a mountain. It's over, like making bigger than what it is hyperbole. And it got small. His inner self had suffered a civil war, oxymoron, and a pun. It's like including a kind of a big kind of a replacement for something like human, okay? And the pun would be using words like with a double meaning. When he saw such beauty, because he recognized his inner ugliness, she turned around and said, "Are you looking for someone?" Irony. He is looking at her and for her. Like a question that is asked, but it relates to something else, right? But it's also a kind of a pun at the same time. He looked at her as if she was a crown, a metonymy, where one part of something is used to represent a whole. It's metonymy. A mouse, I am, metaphor, because he's placing a mouse as if himself in your presence, my dear. A cat smiled, personification, as when you give a human characteristic to an animal. The clatter, onomatopoeia, of his teeth showed his nervousness. Onomatopoeia, that is like the sound, the real sound becomes a word, clatter. She calmly told him ignorance is strength. It's a paradox. It's two opposite words which gives a good meaning together or meaning together. When one is open to knowledge, this was to him like a noisy atomic blast. The understatement, the word noisy is not just like a small word for a big blast. He realized that she saw through him. He knew that he felt her status with his first glance, and he knew that change for him is now instantaneous. As he realized he had fallen for her, he dropped dead, like it's a pun using a word. He might not have known the ABCs of a good life, synecdoche. ABC is like 3 letters that actually represent the whole life. He might not have lived like the brother of the bad, but he did not die with him like a fool. An antithesis, it's like 2 things putting opposite to each other. He passed away, euphemism, a valiant gentleman. Euphemism is a soft way of saying something that is very hard. I'm going to stop now to see if it works. It doesn't, like to crash it again.